Hello everybody and welcome to Terminator on the Super Nintendo. Once again published by Mindscape.
This game is stupid.
And done by Regiment.
Wrong game, Dad. This is not the one you've been playing off screen, sorry.
Basically, folks, for context, we watched Dej try his hand at Terminator 2 for the
Remember, he started that challenge by me in the previous commentary that we were doing.
Okay.
Also, we're getting the actual title screen of the movie, but not the Terminator theme.
Sorry,
okay.
Gonna have to take a CD for that.
So here's the amazing thing, audience. Dej actually managed to survive his first romp on the motorcycle.
Oh, look, Bethesda.
Like I said, for a couple of times, for a bit of times, Bethesda seemed to have some kind of control over the Terminator.
Oh my
license.
Hey Phil, put these games on Game Pass. How about that?
Totally.
That's the thing. I don't think
Bill, the smartest thing you would ever do is to not do it.
Paramount is kind of like flip-flopping with the franchise at this point.
So as you can see, this game was made in 1993. So again, wait, hold on. Wouldn't that mean that this was made after the Terminator 2 SNES game? Because I recall that one was made in 91.
Well, this game came out around the same time as the Terminator 1 game for the NES, Jova. It was made by it was published by both of them were published by Mindscape. Anyway,
this is this one. Okay, I remember, if I recall correctly, I remember distinctly the AVGM mentioning in his review, but he couldn't get at the end of his first level.
And there's a good reason for that too, because the levels in this game go on for fucking ever. I'm not even kidding you. There's only 4 levels in this bloody game, but they're the biggest levels ever on a Super Nintendo game. I'm not even kidding you. The pacing in this game.
That gun twang sound.
Yeah. Oh, the sound effects in this game are garbage. This game.
This actually looks better than what I played.
It is. Well, okay. It is better.
Yeah, it was technically made after that one. Yeah. Okay. So here's the weird thing, Dej. Believe it or not, there were Terminator 1 games that came out after the Terminator 2 games, because the Terminator 2 games were trying to capitalize on the recently released Judgment film, essentially.
Whereas Terminator 1 games, you can argue, were trying to capitalize on VHS releases or something.
Also,
like
as you can see, shit is going against you left and right.
Oh,
Not just that, you have robot snakes in the ground that you can't even shoot because there's nowhere to shoot down. Even if you crouch, it doesn't help.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this in the past, but also the AVGN did mention it. Again, it feels so baffling that Contra set up a golden standard and barely anyone followed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not. I don't think it was a self-imposed limitation or anything. Like, aiming in a direction, it doesn't feel that much of a challenge to implement.
Nope.
Just run, Kyle, run!
Oh, that's supposed to be Kyle Reese. It looks like Rambo.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought we were playing Contra with Terminator.
So yeah, this is kind of a shitty Contra clone. All right, so we got that's okay. Level over.
Nope.
Nope. It just keeps going. Okay, let's continue. Oh, okay. Never mind. That transition was because now we have a vehicle section.
Again, if I recall correctly, it's against the HK.
Yes. Well, now we're fighting that thing in this vehicle section. Okay, fair enough. I'm guessing this is the boss. Sure. Let's defeat it.
Even though, as you can see, it's bullshit.
Yeah, there's no way of you have literally no way of protecting yourself from the incoming projectiles. So basically this is a battle of attrition between you and the game. Kill it before it can kill you, basically.
You know, you just gotta love those games where you can barely hear the music over all the sound effects. By default.
There's music?
It's a problem with Super Nintendo games sometimes where the sound sounds muffled. I don't get that.
Yeah, but this one in particular.
Anyway, yes, going.
And the level keeps going.
Anyway, yes, Dwibs, there actually is a soundtrack going on here.
Yeah, like we literally the level literally just reached its natural conclusion, but it keeps going. Okay, let's continue, I guess.
Hey, you can never have too much of a fun thing, so thought the developers of this game.
That would only apply to developers if you actually had made a fun thing.
Again, gray matter. Like I mentioned in the previous game, they haven't done much, and all the games that I can found, they seem to be specialized in licensed games for the Amiga, the NES, and Super Nintendo. one for the Sega CD, surprisingly, which is actually Pedro. They're the one who ported the Amazing Spider-Man versus the Kingpin on the Sega CD.
Huh. Oh, look, guys, we finally found the boss. Okay. This is
Judgment Day is the
Harvesters. Yeah, Harvester, I think.
Wrong movie, Didge.
I know.
All right.
But they closed down in 1997, basically.
Wow. All right,
So,
so let's
Karma?
get. There you go. We're done. All right. Level over.
Nope.
Nope.
How long is this first level?
You
Well,
think that
Pedro,
this was...
it's meant to represent how long war is.
I can tell you this, Waves, the Terminator Salvation video game had a better idea how to pace its levels of the war, and that shouldn't be an accomplishment.
Hey, war is war feels like it goes on forever, so why not this?
Okay, now we're done. God damn it!
So,
And out of nowhere, we immediately jump to Kyle Reese teleporting.
All right, I will give it this. These cutscenes in between look really good for the Super Nintendo. And you still shot from the
Still
movie.
for the movie.
All right, second level. Much like all the other Terminator 1 games, the second level takes place in the town where Kyle landed.
oh my god, we actually start with a gun now.
And Kyle Reese is packing heat.
Pedro, do you remember that scene where Kyle Reese was running around on rooftops with a bloody machine gun?
Kyle, you shouldn't be killing people because you might just disrupt the timeline.
Here's the thing. It acts like a machine gun, but that's actually the shotgun he had from the movie.
Yeah, you can tell it's the shotgun.
How can shotguns fire that fast? That's a
It's the
machine
future.
gun.
Shut up.
It's a video game. Just shut up.
That's also the thing. That's also the thing, Dej. Remember the rules of the time machine for Terminator. Nothing inorganic passes. That's why also the Terminators have to be coated with human skin.
Maybe it was coated with human skin before it time traveled. You don't know that?
Ew.
A gun covered in human skin? What the hell's wrong with people?
All right, allow me to mention this. A lot of times in this level, you will be stopped in place and you can't walk until you've killed this helicopter that's chasing you. I'm not even kidding you. You'll be walking through the level. Suddenly, you start walking in place and you can't move because the game forces you into this duel against this helicopter. And once again, since you can't move, you can't dodge projectiles. Seriously. Can you even imagine how it is trying to complete this game without cheats? Like, seriously, you're gonna die over and over and over because the game is so poorly designed.
Hey, wait. So all right, Dwebs.
Fuck.
Remember that one WWE 2K game where they had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and he did recreate the Terminator
The one where they had to replace Hulk Hogan because there were allegations back then.
Oh, wait, that's the reason.
Yeah, that was like a compensation or something.
Hey, we got a good deal. What do you mean allegations? You mean there's not?
It was on recorded audio.
See,
it was the thing that put him with the lawsuit against Gawker, where he won.
See the problem with this section. The problem with this section is that you have no way of knowing where the other stairs are. You have to basically just take a leap of faith. See, how am I supposed to
combine that with a grab?
By the time, but when you get ready the first time, you have to jump and hope you reach the stairs because you don't know where they are. You don't know how far away you are from the stairs. You don't know where specifically in the building they are.
Shit.
Also, why does my man Kyle Reese have a pompadour now?
Because seriously, do any of these games even know how the actors look like?
And keep in mind, this was done way after the movie got released. Also,
Anyway.
this music.
All right, there you go. Jesus. All right. Okay.
Do you guys have nothing better to do than just run on rooftops and shoot at
okay,
people?
remind me again, in what city the first Terminator movie is? Los Angeles, there you go. Considering it looks more like a war zone, we might have stumbled into the Detroit of RoboCop instead.
Oh, great. Another... Yeah, this level loves to reuse this boss battle over and over and over and
But
over.
Pedro, now it's a regular helicopter.
Again, Well, James Cameron really dropped the ball when he deleted that scene where Kyle Reese was running away from people from windows with machine guns.
Alright, pay attention, because I'm actually going to show off how horrible the game is in terms of platforming. Like remember, this is a platformer because we're jumping from building to building, so this is a platformer, or at the very least half platformer, right? So
what would a platformer game be without platforms?
In this case, without buildings, but yeah. So let's try and jump. I think this is where I jump, if I remember correctly. Hold on, give me a moment. Or is it later? Somewhere in here. No, I think it's later. Okay.
Well, it did showcase how the hit detection with the ladder is bullshit.
No, Theo, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see when it happens. I think... Is it now? No, it's not now. Okay. Yeah. So the idea is this, yeah, just keep going out until you find the exit to the level, basically.
Also, these stairs that are positioned, like, some of these stairs are positioned in a way that it's completely logical for the residents to use.
This is one of those video games that feels like... Hold on. Is it now? This is one of those video games here that feels like it was developed by a robot. Like everything is just here to be an obstacle. There's no.
What? It's almost like he's fighting robots.
No. What I mean is that there's no context or logical reason for the obstacles to be where they are. They're just, we need obstacles in this video game level, so here they are. And there's no bother trying to making any kind of logical sense why they're...
Yeah,
so what you're saying is that Skynet, aka Helena Bonham Carter, made this game.
Probably. Anyway, yeah, another helicopter. Yeah.
Like 5 feet after you defeated the other one.
Yeah, hey Tio, come to think of it.
Oh, it's now, I think.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, there's a... Okay, hold on. I imagine...
I love the jumping sound effects. Bonging. It's like using springs.
Oh, that's a thing, yes. Teo. What if I told you that in the level after this, the jumping sound effect disappears?
Why?
I don't know.
Did they lose the sound effect?
Because we need to be taken seriously, damn it.
Yeah, I think it's in this building. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna.
This game. By Kyle Reese is running on rooftops, seriously.
Seriously,
it's like
what is
Inspector
it?
Gadget.
Okay, seriously, what is with this helicopter?
I think it's now.
Why are you so obsessed with us?
Take a leap of faith.
Well, that's the thing, too. This level is literally nothing but leaps of faith. Anyway, okay, let's try it. Let's see.
Trust me?
Let's see.
Then, let's
see if I stay first.
Let's make sure.
Bull crap! There was floor there! Now pay attention here. If I see now it succeeded. See, I jumped. When I jump, I died.
You treated it with Contra syndrome.
Oh my god, that is terrible. That is terrible game design.
It's simply bad programming. That's nothing more than that.
Is it okay? Okay, about Contra syndrome.
Yes, sir.
Contra is generally considered a good game, so what makes this bad then?
It's practically its only inherited flaw with the idea that when you're progressing in a stage vertically, as soon as a platform leaves the screen, it counts as a bottomless pit. Essentially. But in this case specifically, if you reach a particular height, like say you're distant 5 feet, as soon as you are 5 feet from the platform, that counts if you actually land on it as falling damage, meaning that you die. Which in this particular case is bullshit, because the distance that Pedro used by jumping is minimal compared to the one where he just falls over.
Yep.
So like I said, this is just a simple programming error, nothing more than that. But go on, Jova.
I assume that normally you would have to pick up ammo every now and then, but that makes it that you have countless ammo, or is the gun always filled to the brim with ammo?
Yes. Yeah, you have to pick up ammo. Yes. Okay.
It's the G there, down there, and it's on your count on the top.
Basically. That's the interesting thing, like, the cheat that I have for infinite ammo works for this level, but doesn't work for the other levels. I don't get that.
Wait, what?
I don't even know, Jova. Even cheating in this game is a pain. I don't...
Again, Jova, badly programmed. That explains a lot.
Okay. This is something that takes a bit to explain. The jumping controls in this game are not the best, considering you have to do precision platforming with it. Yeah, it becomes a
Oh,
fuck.
you just phased
Fuck
right
off, you
through it.
stupid game.
Poor Kyle Reese.
That's one thing. Cheats can't save you from bad controls like
Pedro,
that.
cheaters never prosper.
And before
Poor
you
Kyle.
see,
Is that this game's like anti-piracy or anti-cheat measure?
it might be Dwebs because you want to talk about bad programming too. The moon jump code for this game completely fucks the game up. It makes it makes level design disappear, and basically crashes the game.
So no moon jumps for you.
This game,
Alright, so
this game is so badly programmed, as Teo said, to the point where anything that even remotely beyond the expected causes the game to freak out.
Yes, but
Well,
so
Fuck. See, there was 4 there. Fuck off, game.
I've seen Terminators 1 through.
oh!
What's the plot to Salvation?
Wait,
Sorry,
wait,
Dad,
hold
can you
on,
repeat
wait. Did
that?
you ask again?
He's asking what's the plot for Salvation. That's what he asked.
I've seen Terminators 1 through 3. What's
Okay,
the plot to Salvation?
Deji, I can sum up the plot for you. There barely is one.
No.
Okay, the jokes aside, so it's essentially taking place during the actual, war post-Judgment Day. Although it's from the actual perspective of the John Connor who knows about the time travel stuff, So it's a follow-up from Terminator 3, technically, even if it's telling, the events of the actual war against Skynet. The premise alone is not even that bad. The problems are all over the place. Is that the story feels rushed beyond belief. The color palette looks ugly to look at. You remember that how the war is visualized in the first movie, particularly the segment we went through in the first level. The predominance of the color blue and black, prominent in this night where the Terminators fall. Salvation is entirely shot during basically the day, where everything is brown and yet piece yellow, and it's so unappealing to look at.
Okay. So, if you're wondering what the plot twists are with Salvation, here's one of them. Apparently, how Skynet eventually moved on the Terminators was that they turned this guy who was a criminal into a cyborg.
Yeah.
It was done by a woman who was dying herself of cancer, who's played by Helena Bonham Carter. So it turns out it's revealed later that Skynet was Helena Bonham Carter all along.
Wait, isn't this the plot to Portal 2, where it turns out that GLaDOS was Caroline?
Kinda. Also, there was an alternate ending where John Connor was supposed to die and the cyborg destroyed the rest of the resistance. Yes, really.
And wore his skin, essentially.
Again, with each passing movie, they essentially showcase the fact that the machines win no matter what you do.
Okay. Like I said, it wasn't until Dark Fate where I'd agree that the machines won. Because you could always argue that, Salvation had an ending that did show how they would come to victory here and there. Which worked out, I'd say, for the most part.
This level's still going, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm keeping the conversation. Go on, Joba.
And by worked out, I mean that yes, the humans did win. And like I said, Salvation has the award of being arguably the most original Terminator since Terminator 2. Because that one,
I have to direct your attention to this. Okay, Tara, I want you to. I'm going to play a game with you. Count the helicopters, too.
Well, we're already at. This is the third, I think.
No, this is the second one.
And another one.
This is the third.
Okay, now this is just ridiculous.
So
the game literally David cages you and forces you to against the same helicopter multiple times.
How's anyone getting any sleep here?
All right.
Again, where are we in Detroit?
And now the boss battle where we fight.
Okay,
this is just battle log at this point.
Okay.
Our heroes.
Okay, who's even attacking us at this point? The police, the Secret Service, the military?
Jova, money well spent in your taxes.
Okay, here's my explanation. You're time traveling. You messed up so bad.
Oh god, that still from the movie is terrible.
Alright, so now we have a driving stage.
Oh no.
What you have to
this doesn't look too bad for now.
Don't worry. Fortunately, the controls in this game make sense. You drive with a D-pad, and you shoot to the right with A, and you shoot to the left with X. You can use B to shoot from the center. But you have to shoot the police car that's on your back, so you keep coming back. And basically, you have to run a total of 150 miles. And when you're 150 miles, the stage ends. As you can see, it's counting down on the top there, and it's 0, and I'm done.
Also, I agree with Drova. In the levels, the actual music is so drowned out for some reason.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe there actually is it.
All right.
Music.
So yeah, now we have to go through the police station. So stay into that.
See ya.